Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Arcanum. Alright, I just reloaded up the save and figured out which options I needed to get get this option. So let's go ahead and talk to Nasrudin about it. Did you know there was a tribe here worshipping you as well?
Yes. For some reason, about 100 years ago, they decided I was a god. They would come all the way down here to give me offerings, no matter how I tried to dissuade them. The last time they tried to come here, they were set upon by the Bogoroth. I happened upon the carnage too late to save them.
The Bogoroth?
Yes. It is an extremely powerful, extremely evil creature.
Where is it? I want to kill it.
Its lair is located somewhere around here. I wouldn't recommend it, though. I myself was unable to defeat it.
Well, I think now I have that. Alright, well, I must go. Good day. Now, I'm not sure if I want to keep this or not. Well, let's go see what it is. It should be pretty easy for us, though. The Bogoroth. It is level 20. Nasrudin is level 50. And he was unable to defeat it? Really? Yeah. See, he just needed companions. I doubt I got much experience for that. Although I didn't actually see. And there really isn't anything else here. So I don't care that much. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and load back up here. If I feel it, if I think about it and I decide it's worth it, I'll just redo some of this stuff. Okay, so we have consuming plate mail, damage resistance plus 20%, fatigue damage over time. Critical fatigue minus 100. It's not very good. This bow, which I was hoping would be really good, is not. Hurtful longbow. Random harm. Arcane chainmail. Magic robes. Small mystic robes. That's about it. So nothing all that great. Let's go ahead and barter. Buy that for 477. We'll buy that for 547. Wow, that is... Okay, that is disappointing. Alright. We'll have to come back and get that stuff later. Let's take a quick look at what skills I can improve. Melee, I don't think I can get that mastered yet. Maybe I can, maybe I can't. I don't know. Backstab, prowling, and spot trap, I could get those. Alright, my persuasion is maxed out, so I can definitely do the mastery for that. And haggle, I would like to get that to expert. Let me see what I need to do for that. Haggle expert is trained by bartenders. Okay. Let's come up here. We'll need to rest today before we can sell the rest of those things. Hello. I would like to become an expert haggler. Oh, I can train you? Well, it'll cost you 500 coin, though. Do you have it? Yep, here you are. Thanks. He takes some time to discuss your haggling techniques, providing tips and pointers along the way. You are now an expert haggler. If you wish to become a master, you will need to speak with J.M. Morat. He lives in Tarant. But if I know him, you'll more likely find him in one of the taverns, not at home. Alright. That will be later. I don't have that. We will be getting it later. I think we'll be getting enough points later, though. Thank you very much. So, let's see. Merchants will buy almost anything, even if they normally would not. So let's test this out. He doesn't have a whole lot of money left, but we can still pick up some things here. See if they'll buy that. Probably could have gotten this earlier. Interested in trading? Okay. He will still not buy those things. Huh. Well. Alright, well, maybe when we get to expert. I don't know. Anyway, other skills that we can get. We could do heal. Where is that? The fact says trained by, and that's it. So I am not actually sure. No, I didn't want to buy items. Apprentice training. Nope. Alright, well, we can do that later. What other skills do I have that I could potentially boost up? I don't have anything there. Backstab, prowling, and spot trap. Backstab, I believe, can be done by, like, the wizards. Wizard shopkeepers. So let's go ask one of them. Also see what's for sale. Hello. Apprentice training. Hero. Yep, there you go. And apprentice training in backstab. There you go. What do you have for sale? Another faded ring. Dorian amulets. Don't really care. You will buy this. Holy crap, look at that money. That is crazy amounts of money. I'm good with that. Alright, let's go talk to you. Apprentice training, nope. Interested in trading? Do anything good? I don't see anything that jumps out at me as being new, so I am okay. Alright, the Haggle Master, not the Haggle Master, the Persuasion Master, could probably do his quest. Edward Willisby. That's who I'm looking for. Take a quick look at the map, see if I can figure out where he is. Ah, okay, that is down here someplace. Yeah, it's like, okay. I believe it is this building down here. Wait, actually, sir. Let me ask you a question. Seek apprentice training. Nope. Guards do spot trap, and I can become an apprentice, but... Let's go over here, and maybe one of these guys will have that. There's some guards just standing around outside. Alright, fine, I'll leave you to your pain. Apprentice training. Nope. Alright, never mind. Okie dokie. Well. I think that's where we want to go. It may be that even the junk seller won't buy any of that stuff. The technologist people might, but they won't talk to me anymore. Haha, good one, Smythe. Jolly good Willowsby, old boy. Hello there. Greetings, sir. Might I ask who you are? Of course, I'm Perryman Smythe, recent graduate of the College of Phantasm and representative from Tula, City of Mages. Very nice to make your acquaintance, madame. Yours as well, sir. Have you a moment? Certainly. What brings you to Tarant, Perryman? Oh, nothing in particular, really. Just traveling and whatnot. I hadn't really seen anything beyond the walls of Tula before a few weeks ago. The young mage smiles a little sheepishly. You might say I've lived quite a sheltered life. Interesting. Tell me of Tula. What is it like? Tula? Oh, it's absolutely breathtaking. It's located deep within the Oasis of Mist, hidden for centuries from the outside world. The black windowless tower of Simeon Tor, encircled by the stone mansions of the Master Mages, where they practice the oldest and most powerful magics. What else? In the middle of the great courtyard is Pelogian's Pool, where it's said that the spirit of the great conjurer still comes to watch over the apprentices. And in the early evening, as the sun sets over the Vendragoth wastes, you can hear the haunting harmony of the soul singers as they weave melodies with their otherworldly counterparts. Where is Tula, Perriman? Tula, sorry, my friend, I am under oath never to reveal that secret. I see. Why did you leave there? Oh, I was sent to Tarant on an... how would one phrase it? A mission, I suppose you could call it. Master Simeon felt I was best qualified for the job, and so to Tarant I went. And I've just spent 2 weeks with Mr. Willowsby recovering from my mission. Quite an adventure, I must say. What happened? Well, here's a newspaper describing what happened as a result of the whole affair. He hands it to you. I'd rather not get into the whole story, but I have been approached by a gentleman who seems very interested in writing a short book about what happened. Sir Chadwick Moore, some such. Rather bothersome fellow, but he seemed rather insistent. I'll look for it. You mentioned a Master Simeon. Who is that? Master Simeon Tor? He's the greatest mage in all of Arcanum. As leader of the Tulan Assembly, it is his responsibility to oversee all that happens within the walls of Tula, and much of what happens without. He's a hard man, but fair and extremely powerful. He's a master of the College of Summoning, and learned it in many others as well. A few more general questions. Well, perhaps we could travel together. An interesting proposition. You do seem well-traveled, my friend. But what are you doing out in the world? What brings you all the way to Tarant? That's a very long story, Perriman. We'll go ahead and tell him everything. I see. He is quiet for some time, reflecting on what you have told him. So what you're telling me is that your whole adventure has spawned from an untimely incident that you experienced while in the blimp the IFS Zephyr. Yep. Well, I must say I've never heard a more interesting story in all my life, and I thought I had been through quite a harrowing experience. Well, will you join me then? I think you already have far too many companions already, madame. Nope, I'll be going now. Alright, how about, you?
It is an honor, miss.
Might I ask who you are, sir?
Greetings, I am Edward Willowsby, businessman and chairman of the Tarant and Industrial Council. How might I be of service?
Well met, Mr. Willowsby. Might I ask you a few questions?
I'd be more than happy to speak with you, young lady. I'm always eager to hear the thoughts and opinions of my constituents. Unfortunately, I have a pressing engagement just now. Will you stop by my offices in City Hall in an hour or so, and we can speak further?
I may just do that. Good day to you. Alright, so apparently Perriman Smythe is a potential party member. Chuka. What if I say wait? Yes, of course. I'd be honored to travel with you and see what becomes of us. I think Master Simeon would want a representative from Tula among those destined to save the world. He smiles broadly. Let's be off, then. Alright, he has popped in down here. He's level 25. He has dodge and melee skills. Okay, stats, magic-wise, he has... I don't think he has those. Agility of fire, wall of fire, fire lash. Minor healing, halt poison, major healing. Illuminate, flash, and blur sight. And that's it. And in terms of your inventory, you have an unidentified robe that I will be borrowing from you. Thank you very much. Yeah, so let's see. Could I ask you some other questions? What can you tell me about the Vendragoth ruins, Perriman? Can't say I've ever heard of them, but I'm sure someone from Tula would know where they are. Really? Could you tell me where Tula is? Well, I'd rather not, but considering the circumstances, I suppose there's no choice. It's right here. He points to a place on your map. I trust you'll behave accordingly when we get there. I certainly hope so. What do you know about this place? This is Tarant, my friend, one of the greatest cities in the history of Arcanum. Large human population influenced greatly by the newer technologies, seemingly averse to the ways of magic. Well, no place is perfect. I've always wanted to see Tarant University. Okay. You train me to be an expert healer. Okay. I think it's best for you to leave the group. Well, I say, this is rather unexpected. I can't say as I'm glad to see you go, friend. I was rather enjoying our time together the last 2 minutes that you stripped me naked. Who knows, perhaps our paths shall cross again. Good day to you. I'll be departing now. Alright, wait.
Of course. I'll do that right away.
It is done.
Sure, I'll do it right away.
Magnus,
It is done.
That's Sog. Where is Chuka? There's Chuka. Stop waiting now.
What is it that you want of me? I'm
Stop waiting now. There's
How can I
Magnus.
help you? It's about time. But
What is it you need? Yes.
And there's
How
Raven.
may I help you? I'm ready to leave when you are.
And then finally Dog. Come, Dog. Alright. Sorry, Perriman. Just leaving a guy, stark naked in the street. It's not the first time for Armageddon. Alright, let's head up here. We'll go find Edward Willowsby's offices. If I can find where I can click on the map. There we go. City Hall. There we go. Alright, off we go. Got an unidentified robe to identify. I'm kind of terrible. Just a little bit. Just a skosh. Alrighty. Well, I don't know that we'll be able to finish this quest. All of the master quests, you have to do to become master in anything, you have to actually do a quest. So we'll be a little while on this one. There he is.
It's good to meet you.
Hello, Mr. Willowsby. Have you time to talk?
Why, yes, I do so enjoy conversations with my constituents.
I'm not actually a Tarant citizen.
Oh, well, get the hell out then. Lifeblood of the city and all that. Do you know anything of the politics here in Tarant, young lady?
No. Might we speak of them?
Tarant is ruled by the Tarantian Industrial Council, of which I am the chairman. We are a group of businessmen and politicians who make laws based upon what we feel is best for both the commercial and, he clears his throat, cultural future of our fair city.
Has Tarant always been ruled as such, or was there once a king?
No, the monarchy, well, how should one phrase it, became, outdated about 50 years ago. We don't speak of it much here in Tarant.
You can tell that it makes him feel uncomfortable.
Suffice it to say that the city has prospered under our new system of government.
Do you know of the Unified Kingdom, friend? No, what is the Unified Kingdom?
The Unified Kingdom is an alliance of two major kingdoms, those of Tarant and Ashbury. We share trade resources and military strength, and there are many cities that are currently looking into joining the Unified Kingdom. Negotiations with prospective members are part of my job.
I see. I have a few more questions about Tarant. What would you like to know? What sort of government does Tarant have?
Tarant is ruled by the Tarantian Industrial Council, of which I am the chairman.
Okay, that's the same thing. What are the major industries in Tarant?
Tarant has many industries. We are the foundation of Arcanum's economic stability. With Gilbert Bates here in town, we supply more steam engines and technological machinery than the rest of the continent combined. Along with the railroad and our shipyards, we control the lion's share of product and resource export for all of Arcanum.
Is there no city to rival Tarant?
Of course not. We are superior in all aspects of commerce. Well, lowers his voice, leaning towards you, I suppose one might mention Caledon. Just in passing, mind you. They're an upstart kingdom and nothing more.
Alright, what in your opinion are the major problems in Tarant?
Oh, we've many problems here in Tarant. The rise of criminal activity in the Boyle is one of them. I'm taking, personal measures to alleviate that problem. We've also a rising Orcish and half-Orcish population here in Tarant. They've created unions, he spits out the name, and have caused a general unrest among the laborers here in the city.
What personal measures are you taking in the Boyle?
Nothing. Let's forget it. Let's forget I ever said it.
Come now, Willowsby, old boy, you can trust me. He chuckles, winking back.
Yes, perhaps you are someone I might bring into my confidence. I'm a man who works for me. Sebastian's his name. I've contracted him to take care of things in the Boyle. If you're the sort of woman who's interested in assisting in that sort of endeavor, have a drink at Caleb Malloy's in the Boyle. He's usually around.
May have actually killed him. I don't know. I'll go check it out. What does your job entail, Mr. Willowsby?
My job? Oh, I have many responsibilities being chairman of the Industrial Council as well as the owner of my own considerable enterprises. As of late, I've been monitoring the negotiations with Caledon. Caledon, you see, is considering becoming a member of the Unified Kingdom.
Really? Have they agreed to do so already?
No, we've hit a barrier in the negotiations and we're not quite sure what to do. We're in desperate need of a skilled diplomat to approach the king's advisors with our newest proposals and to make sure that their decision is to recommend Caledon join us. We're having trouble finding a person with the skills to successfully do so.
I might be the individual you're looking for.
You know, I thought I recognized you. Word has floated down from Ashbury about your speech concerning the building of that monument. You were successful, yes, I thought so. You might just be the woman we're looking for. I can't emphasize enough of the sensitivity of these negotiations. The individual we choose must be well versed in all the issues involved.
I'm confident I'll be up to the task. What needs to be done?
I see. Well, perhaps I will send you. If you're acceptable of my terms, you will be paid a sum equal to your performance, and if in fact you are successful in convincing the king's advisors to agree to membership in the Unified Kingdom. If I find your performance acceptable, I will also train you to be a master in the persuasive arts.
How will my performance be rated, sir?
Well, in any negotiation there's compromise. You will be given a dossier which outlines the articles of membership in the Unified Kingdom. The less you have to compromise on those articles, the more money you will be paid. Are we clear?
Done.
I'm glad you've agreed to do so. Travel to Caledon. When you have arrived there, you will meet a man outside the royal castle by the name of Renaud. He will counsel you just before the negotiations.
Was there anything else?
Here's the dossier I mentioned. Read it carefully. You will need to know it intimately before the meeting with the king's advisors. Renaud will tell you where to meet me once the negotiations are done. And remember, these negotiations are very sensitive. Speak to no one about them. Understand?
Sure. All right. I must be off. All right, so that is going to be our quest. I think that we will do that probably in the next episode. We will have to read through the dossier. I will have to get the robe identified, and we've got a Tarant newspaper to read through as well. But I'm going to call it here, and when we come back next time, we will get started on this quest. See you then, everyone.